treasure map. Every name that he calls, man, is bound to snap. Click tap, I'm scrolling his game plan. Cold brew, cold view, I'm a made fan. Targets on lock like a safe in the back. When he posts that list, watch my balance go right. The candle every level that he draws, that's it. I'm just riding this brave. I'm J-Rock on that late night ride. Jrockstocks on your screen, on your mindset. What's up, guys? How we doing? What's up, Debbie? Rock and roll. Let's go. Fred Flintstone. What's up? So we're watching this thing. We're gonna see if it wants to break out. Here's the breakout right here. That's the breakout. So if we can break that, probably gonna get this. It does have a gap to fill all the way up there. So maybe, just maybe, it'll want to get there. We'll see. We'll see. QNCX sold too early. David, did you? That's all right. That's all right. Yesterday was fun. I've been working on something, and by golly, hopefully it works out. Oh, no breakout. No breakout. Fake out, make out, breakout. That's a fake out breakout. Yeah. Oh, you know what's happening right now is the algorithm's having fun right now. That right there. Oh yeah, just wait. Just wait. Uh-huh. Oh, this is a bad one. Yep. Well, that's cool that they got a contract or whatever. That's cool. That right there is your floor. Breaks this little guy, breaks that little guy, and it's coming all the way back down. So yeah, that's the thought process here. Bam, 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 bam. So yeah, so this is exactly what I keep telling you guys about. When I tell you, when I tell you that there are algorithms working here, this is full on algorithm right here. This is just a play here. Look, what we're used to is we're used to double bottoms. We're used to inverted head and shoulder patterns, right? Yep, didn't happen. Right back to volume weighted average price where the algos sit, back to the breakout where it was supposed to break out. Didn't happen. Back to resistance, right? And came back down. Another little inverted head and shoulder pattern. So we had hoped and pleaded and that the stock gods would bless us again with another stock like QNCX. But what we ended up getting is another fake out. And then it came down again, tested volume weighted average price, broke through it a little bit, rode it just using it as resistance. Finally broke out past the volume weighted average price and then stuffed again. But this time you got to see a little bit of a hand here. You got to see what they want to do. They just want to kind of pin it and then jam it right down our throats. That's what they want to do. That is algorithmic play. And I will tell you right now. That's all I got to say. Fuck you, algos. Yes. Oh wait, and we're gonna try to do our best to stay as PG as possible. Okay, but for me to do that, I need more coffee because I chugged mine this morning because I was up really early, really excited for Tuesday or for Wednesday. God, I keep messing up because kid had no school yesterday or the day before. Sorry, the day before. So tired. What's up, Mitchell? Doug Funny, what's up? Rodri Rod Rodreath. or Road. Shit, I can't even read it, dude. Rodri the Great. We'll go with that. Rodri, I guess. I don't know. I might have completely butchered the shit out of that. Oh, I think I did. I mean, I did it with you guys on live stream. So QNCX just needs to break that 87 again. That's where it needs to break through, and it needs to hold that 200 EMA on a 1 minute chart. If it breaks that, its next support is going to be 72 cents. Yep. There's been a lot of fakery going on today. Oh boy, I'll tell you. The one that I saw that I was like, oh hey, here's another one of those little tiny pennies, right? Was Gem, Gem, and let's see. I looked at it. Whoops, Gem. I looked at it and I was like, wow, what a pump and dump. What a pump. Can you guys seriously like, geez, like seriously. Yeah. And mute. Entire live. And mute. Entire live. There we go. Yeah, so pretty weird, huh? Looking sketchy though. CCHH moving. Yeah, CCHH. It's been a 3 day runner. I mean, that thing's been moving for 3 days, so what do you expect? You know? I mean, if it continued, if the continuation was there, then you would have no problem. It would still be an amazing little runner, right? Sure would. Well, how about them apples? Let's put that back there. I gotta make myself some coffee. I'm gonna fall asleep. Hmm. What was I? Oh yeah, music. I was gonna do the music for you guys. That's right. That's right. Let's try. Let's try. Let's try this playlist here. Let's because we gotta. Let's just do this. Let's go with that. Don't forget to hit the like, the follow, the share. Remember, guys, live Monday through Friday, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is not financial advice. This is entertainment only. And fuck fucking crypto. No fucking crypto talk. Okay, cool. All right. So as you can see, this thing is barely hanging on. Let's see if this double bottom works here for it. This has lost a lot of momentum. Lots of momentum. Just kind of been playing around. If you look at a 5 minute chart, this is what you got. You got a fake out inverted head and shoulder here. You got a fake out inverted head and shoulder here. Maybe a double bottom off the volume weighted average price, and then a dump, complete dump. Okay, the furthest that I would say I would even think about keeping this is right here, that 30 cents. It breaks through that 30 cents, and guys, it's next it's next yeah, its next real support isn't really until right about 23 cents, and that's 10 cents on a penny stock, the one like this one. Whew. There really isn't a whole lot that's just going nuts. Um, Wednesdays have been really good. In my opinion, Wednesdays have been really good for months, and then this month and even January just kind of been shit. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Yeah, they've been kind of dookie, and I'm looking for stuff that's possibly moving for you, but there just is not a whole lot. And CCHH, I'm gonna put it right here. I'll put CCHH right here because we talked about it briefly. So here's CCHH, right? What is that? What is that? What do you think that is? Yeah, that's not friendly. That's not a friendly move. Here's a 5 minute chart. So you just draw yourself a trend line. What's it doing? Well, bounced off the 200 EMA on a 5 minute chart and ran up to, what is that? 174. As you can see right here, 174 had some problems, and then it got rejected, and then pounced back down to the volume weighted average price. SRXH. SRXH. Dumpy dumpy. I have a feeling that nice little move we had in the market the past, let's say, 2 days. Um, Past 2 days? No, yesterday. Yesterday, just Tuesday. I keep no Monday. Shit, I can't. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Monday, yeah, Monday was trading and Tuesday was trading, but my kid was off Monday, so it's throwing me off. So yeah, we had 2 days of good trading. So far today, it just seems like another day of from like last week. It's kind of crapola. Even other creators that I kind of chit chat with and talk about penny stocks with, I've been saying that the penny stock the penny stock game is getting harder with all these pump and dumps. Uh, Anyways, so you just don't want SRXH to break that little red line there. I'd use a 5 minute chart. Um, Here's what a 30-minute chart looks like with a 200 EMA here. Yo, Trickwan, I'm new here. What's your strategy? Momentum. And right now we ain't got momentum on shit. There's nothing. I mean, you could look at breakouts. You can try to time the bottom. That's not a good idea right now, though. I don't think. Mr. Hales, really? That's how you get blocked. Look at you, spammer. Wow, look at you, spammer. Spam, spam, spam. Just spam, spam, spam. Well, that was easy. Mr. Haley's. Sorry, but I just can't allow you to do that on my live stream. Sorry about that. And let's go ahead and report him for spamming. There we go. Have a nice day, Mr. Haley's. All right. So there really isn't anything moving just yet. DTSS slowly moved a little bit, not a whole lot there. See, the fun part is trying to find one that's picking up volume in regards to its average 3 month volume. Yeah, you want relative volume to be like 1.5 to 2 times. And yeah, not seeing it at the moment. Yeah, this is boring. This is a boring market right now. Now, with RenX, this could be a fake out as well, that it's gonna come down. So the thing you have to understand with algorithms, they don't care about you, they don't care about your feelings, they care about levels. Um, and they go both directions. That's an awfully personal question. What if I were to tell you it's 3,000%? What if I were to tell you it's negative 3,000%? You guys get to see me trade live. That's where you get to see what I do. I'm not here to frickin' boast or lie to you about how everything works. I'm just here to tell you about what's going on in the market right now. I do lives every morning so you can make your own judgment call on if I know what I'm talking about. So, because it really doesn't matter what my account looks like or what your account looks like. It matters on your own risk, you know, it matters on your own processes. There you go, Risky. Thank you. That's right. Entertainment purposes only. You should have been here yesterday. It was fucking entertaining. today, today we're just watching nothing. It's just nothing. And listening to some new music that I found that I kind of said like, "Ooh, hey, this is pretty cool for live streams." MNTN coming up a little bit. Still very weak volume. Nothing really there. 118,000. That's it. Not much there. Oh, STFS. Starting to wake up. Here we go. There's something. Here's STFS. Let's see, is there news? Come on. Freaking Weeble. Nothing there. Let's check news filter. STFS. Okay. They have a 424B4 1 year ago. I wonder what that one says. I don't really feel like reading it though. All right. So could it be a pump and dump? Of course it can. Most stuff is these days. Let's look at 30-minute. Where's it been? Where's it going to find some headaches? Where does it usually bump its head? Well, currently where it's at is where it bumps its head. That right there is a little area where it's going to bump its head. As you can see, now if it breaks through that, next place it looks like it bumps its head is going to be about 18. All right, about here. I don't have a whole lot of faith in this one, so as you can see, I'm not really putting targets. I'm just giving you guys resistance areas. Yeah, and you can call it 23 there. Yeah, that's not it's not a whole lot here. There's no news, there's no rhyme or reason. It's a 39 million float and it's done 2.46 million so far in trading. Average 3-month volume is Hey Dirk Diggler, have a nice day. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That was so 3 minutes ago. So were you, buddy. You were so 3 minutes ago. Isn't that nice? Peace. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. I'm a fiery little fuck today. I am. I am. And let's see. Let's go back because these aren't doing jack shit. I mean, this is just a pump and dump in my opinion. A full on pump and dump. And here's QNCX. And it looks like RENX is continuously coming down and it's actually getting to that point of no return. Oh boy. Oh yeah, and even the MACD's telling you it's just getting blasted. Yep. Elab, Traquan, Elab. There we go. It's waking up. There's Elab. So it broke through its little resistance area, this 247, but then just got sucked right back down. Here's Elab. This is a 1-minute chart. This is an old old. These are old from previous days. Never mind. QNCX. Yeah, QNCX is 84 cents. Yeah, it ripped yesterday. It did an awesome job. That was alerted on the watch list at 20 cents and it ripped to 98 cents. The other kind of rip, not the rip that RENX is having right now. RENX right now is ripping like rest in peace. This I would call its last hope. ELAB is looking pretty decent here. I can't give you levels on ELAB because it's on my watch list. No levels. Sorry. Check NAM. Let's see. NAM is 277 right now. Ran to 289. Nice little pickup there, but the volume is super low still, 120,000 on a float of 4.22 million and average volume of 8.98 million. So that's not fantastic. So ELAB. Well, I can't give you levels. I can tell you that obviously it broke through its little resistance here, but it also just sucked right back to it. You got this huge top wick, and volume weighted average price is about 239. That's also where your 9-day EMA is sitting. So there's a solid area of support. It's already done 5.26 million in volume. So it's basically 10x the average volume. So that's pretty cool. That's good. You want a lot of rotation. Let's see what else. I gotta get coffee, guys. I'm falling asleep. I'm sorry. Listen to the calming music. It's so calming. I also do this on YouTube. So it's actually I'm live streaming here and on YouTube. So if you guys want to check that out, you go ahead. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna fill my cup. All right. Well, there it is. There's that solid level of support on RENX. Solid level of support. I really don't like that it's under the 200 EMA because typically what we see with stocks, once they break volume weighted average price, it's been trading a little bit. They'll usually get stuck in between the 200 and the volume weighted average price. This one broke right through it with a lot of selling off there. I mean, between here and here, ugh. So yeah, that's unfortunate. That's really bad. You don't want to see things like that happen. Where are we now on NAM? Yeah, NAM still didn't have the volume, so it's not on the list yet. But NAM's been a great runner in the past. The only thing I'd be careful on NAM is there are a lot of bag holders above there because, well, it was a solid runner. Last week or something? 2 weeks ago? Come on, let's go. Come on, a little more. A little more. I figured it out. By the time market moves, I will be retired. at 84 and live comfortably for 11 minutes. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, Mitchell, but it's good to have you here. Yo, what's up, the one squib? What's up, guys? Let's go. Come on. What do you guys think of the music? So, if you are still looking at RENX, you want it to break through right about there. Gosh damn it. You want it to break through right about there. That volume weighted average price breaks through that. Obviously, it's going to bump its head again at that little white line. Kind of Transiberian vibe. Huh. All right. I don't even know what that means. Trans-Siberian? Oh, Trans-Siberian vibe. Gotcha. Trying to find something. So here's an interesting little slow mover kind of thing. Um, this thing this thing's up about 12% right now. Volume super light on a huge float, or a huge float meaning, obviously anything over 100 million is a huge float to me. It's only done 9,430 shares traded so far. Its average volume is 1.4 million. It's already at 1680. And you guys know we like to look out for momentum, so we need momentum. If there's no momentum, it's not in play yet. But we found several that have been real slow movers, and then all of a sudden the volume starts spiking, and those have been some really nice runners. Oh man. It's just a standard Wednesday, I guess. Just slow. There's a 1 minute here. Yeah, see this thing. This thing's still churning volume, but it's not really going anywhere. What's the max float you trade? I mean, so I will go as I'll try to stay under like 300 million, but here's the thing. So the only reason I say that is because there's been some like 100 million, some even 300 million that have moved really nice throughout the day. The good thing about the really big floats like that is the movement isn't as insane as some of these little low float stocks under 6 million. I love to stay under 6 million. Shit, I love being right around 2 3 million on a float. But some of these bigger movers, like, they will just creep all day. They'll creep. Like, what was that one? CAVN, I think it was. CAVM. Was that it? No, that wasn't it. What was it? Man, that was a good one. Started with what is it? I don't think it was cave. No. Anyway, whatever. But it literally moved all day, very slow, nice little slow uptick, and then all of a sudden, like, it had a gap on the daily that it had to fill, and it filled it. It went from like three, just a little, like low threes, even maybe under three, all the way up to $6, and it was beautiful. Was it Cave X? Shit, what was it? That's gonna bug me. Wasn't Cava? Wasn't CV? No, I'm not gonna think of it. Oh, Debbie says Jay Z. Be careful with that one. I talked about that one the other day. That is, yep. that's kind of that's the standard. That's standard operating procedure for that one. That one is definitely Giuzzi Holdings. CXAI. No volume, 13.61 thousand. Nothing yet. Man, the watch list yesterday was really good. And I told you guys like I didn't I didn't fall for this shit. STFS. Oh yeah, looks good, right? Nah, no, it doesn't. Yeah, the volume churned and they got what they wanted out of it there on STFS. Yep, CCHH doesn't look too healthy at the moment either. XTKG coming down. It's 18 million. It's done already. It's 28 million float. That was the one that moved, I believe. Two down. CXAI? No, that wasn't it. No, it was a KVEX or CV something. It was like, what's up, Graylin? It was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It wasn't on a watch list. It was an alert. Oh, you know what? That's where I can find it. It was under my alerts. It's under my alerts. That's right. That'll make it easier. My brain can wrap itself back to normal because it's gonna bug the shit out of me. I believe it was right around here. TRX. No, no, we're almost there. Almost there. No, that wasn't it. We're almost there. We're almost there. Sorry, it's only gonna take a little bit longer. Catix. CATX. CATX. So this is a 61 million float, CATX. But check this out. Let's go like 30-day 30-minute chart here. I am talking about this little run here that we caught. This was alerted this was alerted 365 to 375. Here, I show you guys. Let me see. All right. Let's see. Right about there. You can see everything. There's CATX right there. 365, 375. Stop was 340. Take profit 1, 395, 2, 435. Take profit 3, 490. And that was updated in the current, like in the live talk ticker. Talk ticker, yeah, MWYN. Yep, that one is on the watch list, so I can't really discuss targets on that. But this is what the watch list looks like pretty much. The stuff that I put on the watch list, you get the ticker, you get the entry zone, you get a stop loss, take profit 1, 2, and 3, and you get some notes. Okay, but yeah, CATX for the person that was asking about like what's the max float I like to deal with or whatever. Yeah, that's that's a higher float. It's 61 million. But I played with it and we did very well on this one. This one was a good one. Anyways, let's go back to what you guys are talking about here. Let's see. DTIL. Let's see what DTIL's got. If you're wondering why I still have RENX X up on the screen is because I want to see if it'll do what I think it's going to do now that it's touched this red line twice. We'll see if it wants to get break back over volume weighted average price. The amount of volume this thing's had so far for the day. You know, they do have catalyst, which isn't it's not huge catalyst. It's just kind of fluff. But I don't see any 424B3s. I don't see any 424B5s. I don't see anything recent on RENX that is thrown up, they completed RENX completes that's a month ago. Debt restructuring, transfers logo, Vista property lender, the conditional 5 million valuation strengthening sheet, advancing, sure. Um, partner stuff. I don't see anything that's really like throwing up a big red flag right now. Um, just right now, like I want to see what it's gonna do. I want to see if this thing can turn into possibly another ripper, or if it's gonna keep doing what it did there. All right. Anyways, so hit the like, the follow, and the share. We're gonna go with DTIL here for who mentioned that. Somebody mentioned that. All right, there, Runshir Patel. All right, I gotta change the music. It's great. I like it. I enjoy this stuff, but there is a but, and it's pretty big. I need something else here. I need something a little bit more peaceful and calming at the moment. Let's go with some 70s rock. Let's go with yeah, here's a good one. And I'm gonna get that coffee here in a second. All right, so DTIL, you can see it's a 22 million float. It's 292,000 shares traded so far, which is it's already 1x its average volume, so that's good. It says it's got some news. Precision Bioscience received study may proceed notification from FDA, allowing company to initiate IRB activities in clinical trials. Phase half clinical trial for okay. So that's pretty much fluff news. DTIL. Yeah, so FDA clearance of an investigational new drug application for first in class treatment of muscular dystrophy. Okay. So, you know, that being said, is there anything that we can find here? They announced an offering of 75 million of common stock 3 months ago and pre-funded warrants. So this is probably just pushing into, some more dilution. Oh yeah. Okay. 8 months ago. So 8 months ago, H.C. Wainwright reiterates Bion Precision Bioscience maintains $60 price target. Yeah. Yeah. In your bra. I don't think that's not but H.C. Wainwright, or you can call him H.C. Wainkwright, they will definitely rug pull you. Yeah, this is a no fly zone for me. Quick scalp maybe, but this is a no fly zone for me. I hate H.C. Wainwright. They're one of the worst toxic agents that's out there. And you would know that if you had gone to my website, or not my website, if you've gone to my profile here on TikTok, Jrockstocks, and you scroll down and you go, why breakouts fail right here. Why breakouts fail. And then you'll see toxic agents right there. Toxic agents. This is where you'll find them. And here they are. That is the one that you want to be careful for the most. But all these are really bad. This one here is really bad. You see any of these on a stock and just know that if they have any kind of news, they're gonna rug pull you and it's gonna suck. Okay, so this is on my this is on my profile if you guys want to go to it, and you can screenshot those if you want. Have a little cheat sheet of which ones to look out for. But make sure that Jrockstocks is spelled exactly like this. No dots, no dashes, no nothing. There are a lot of fakes out there. And as Mitchell always says, there's just one of me. So, all right, cool. That's about that one. We're done there. Oh, hey, look at that. Let's see if it comes back. All right. But just keep in mind this one's dangerous. DTIL, dangerous. Yo, what's up, Stinky Pinky? What up? What's up, Risky? Thank you for sharing the live, guys. I appreciate it. There is only one Jrockstocks. Only one. As per Mitchell, and because he's the crusher, it's got to be true. ALLR. Let's take a look at ALLR. ALLR. Wow. Only 1,000 shares traded so far. Its average is about 167,000, so this isn't even moving. Not even close. This one we played back in the day. There was a target or a support. Um, but yeah, this is well, you got a gap right here. So, I mean, if you're trying to play it, I'd look for that dollar. Possibly a dollar. As long as it gets back over the the 30-minute 200 EMA. That's what I would expect from it, but I wouldn't expect anything more unless it's got some amazing news or something like that, which it does not. Let's keep on looking though. Oh God, stay away from this pump and dumper. This thing is, see, look, don't fucking play around with this pump and dumper. Yeah, uh-huh. Don't. You'll get hurt. This one will wreck you. They love, 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 love to rug pull. They'll love to rug pull. Oh my God, do they ever. This is a 30-minute. Okay, this is a 30-minute. You can see this thing's known for rug pulls. Rail vision, ladies and gentlemen. Rail vision. Perfect example. Ooh, yay, rug pull. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a constant thing with rail vision. And this is one that I do not touch. There, yeah. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. Everything looks good. Wow, look at it. It's moving. It's doing good. It's blowing up, right? Blowing up. Oh my God, it's going to the moon. Ah. Elab, yep, they pumping up as well. So does RENX, but I know Rail Vision. I know Rail Vision, and their vision is just to make money off of retail. Oh, what is this? What is this? So here's a little bit of a higher float. 28 million rail. It's AEHR. We've looked at that one before. We played with that. It's at $30 right now. Hit 31. It's up from 26.39, and the volume started coming in. Once the volume comes in a little bit more, though, then like over a million, then you'll be able to see some fun stuff there, in my opinion. There's AEHR right here. Come on. Test system VPL reports sale of common shares. Okay. There you go. Reports of common sale shares. Wow, I just went dyslexic there. ASBP is back on playing around here. Volume is starting to pump. It's only 100,000 shares so far on this thing. Its average is 1.28 million, and the float's nice and low, 3 million. So yeah, and I had a line on here before from previous times. I think that was a support, and it broke down. Let's take a look at the 30-minute real quick. Yep, so it looks like it didn't. Oh, it did over here. Uh-huh. Yep, that's probably where we played it too. And it came down, it broke support, came down farther, 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 farther. Broke the 200 EMA, and now it's back above it. Yep. So I would look, I would look, I would look for a break of that because currently it's just sitting right up here. I'd look for a break of 76, 79. It breaks that, you'll get your 187, and then there's a $2 obviously psychological level of resistance. It's moving. So there you go. That one's decent. Hope my coffee's cooled off a little bit now. But yes, I need it. There you go. Come on, baby. All right. I like it when we catch them like this. I like it when we catch them like this. 468,000 shares traded so far. I wouldn't just jump in willy-nilly. I'd still kind of wait and hold off and see what it does. This is its first little red candle. You've you've seen it too often where it pumps and then it just comes right back down. So there's a little bit of news. Buzz bomb signs. Distribution agreement. So that's cool. Nothing crazy, but what is going on here? What am I looking at? Let's see, Ricardo, ASBP. Yep, we're looking at ASBP. Debbie, ASBP, the one squib, LOL, same here. Risky, 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 risky. Elab always fucks me over, and I always fall for it. I swear. Oh no, that sucks. Ricardo, what do you think of cash can keep moving? What is that the ticker? CACH? CACHE? Is that the ticker, Ricardo? Oh, CCHH. Yeah, I mean right now it's not really doing too good. It breaks 140 and it's in trouble. Yeah. Breaks 140, it's in trouble, and you know where it came from, so 140, the next stop after 140, you're probably going to be looking closer to that 113 on CCHH. Currently in a downtrend. It's been in a downtrend since it hit 196 yesterday. Yeah. Broke out a little bit to 174, but remember there's a lot of bag holders, so bag holders were using that as exit volatility, exit liquidity. Here's another one that's kind of starting to move a little bit. The volume's barely picking up. HURA. That one there, 149. Yeah, Elab decided to hit 168 and then just take a freaking axe to those legs because it just chopped them out from under you. Standard operating procedure. Look at that. There's no one in YouTube. That's interesting. Is there anyone in YouTube? Yep, no one in YouTube. Interesting. All right. That's cool. No big deal. And RENX testing that 200 EMA again on the 1 minute and breaking through again. RENX. I'm going to try to find something that's going to be just so tasty. ASBP still looking pretty good. Took a little break, came back down. Looks like it used the 20 EMA there. Not too shabby. PHIO says Debbie. Oh, right there. Tasty, tasty needs to break 135. PHIO just needs to break 135. These are targets from previous days, obviously. So as you can see, targets do hit after a little bit. They do hit after a little bit. So this was PHIO, boom, 1, boom, 2, gap fill 157. So, I mean, you could expect that. If it breaks 134, you could expect 157 because that's typically what happens with these stocks. Yeah, I know it's HC. I do. So remember, expect a gap and then a rug. That's what I'd expect on this. That's what I'd think. You know, technically, it's already rugged you once here. You know, like it hit 158 and then. All right, I'm gonna grab my coffee real quick. What's up, Thomas? Thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate it. Oh, this is gonna make me feel so good. Oh, it's gonna make me feel so good. Oh, yes. Coffee. What is going on here? We got 66 people. We've been live now for almost an hour. We only have 2,200 likes. That is bizarre. We got one rose. Thank you, Gonzo. Appreciate that. So we've got 1 out of 1,000 so far on the roses. No big deal. That just shows love that first sip of coffee in the morning. God, isn't it great? So here, I gotta grab it real quick. This stuff right here. This is the ticket. This is the ticket right here. All right, if you like yourself some good coffee, this is the ticket right here. It's Death Wish coffee. It's delicious. This stuff's so good. This is if you don't mind Keurig coffee, if you don't mind the little K cups. But that is my favorite stuff. When I run out, I get really sad. Oh wow. Oh boy, look at that. All right. Joe Maya, thank you for being in YouTube. Appreciate you. Raylin, Raylene, Raylene Lagaretta, thank you for being in there as well. All right, look at that. We got some peeps in the YouTube if you guys want to go over there, just in case TikTok wants to be all weird like it was yesterday. Yep. All right, let's keep on looking here. Does PHIO have anything today? 18 hours ago. Oh yeah, okay, here. Yeah, so eight they just did it 18 hours ago. And this is a perfect example. I gotta show you guys this on PHIO. This is your perfect example of this garbage. So 18 hours ago, they put A.T. Wainwright Co. reiterates buy on PHIO, $14 price target, right? But then you look down here, you have an S8. Okay. If you don't know what that is, then you haven't really gone through my profile because there's stuff on S8. It's got a def 14A and it has a 424B3. 5 months ago, a little bit outside, but look, they've been pumping. They've been pumping this thing just to drop an offering on you. So this thing is not healthy at all. Um, I mean, look, they've been pumping this thing for for a long time. Oh yeah, look, so they go from 10 months ago from a price target of $4 to $14. Do you think they're trying to pump it? I have Pete's. I actually have Pete's as well. But you'll if you haven't tried Death Wish, you'll like Death Wish a lot better than Pete's. But this is what you guys got to pay attention to if you're looking for, problems in a stock. These are problems. So that tells me PHIO isn't something you buy and hold. PHIO is something that you scalp the shit out of. Because if you don't scalp it, they will scalp it. Because they'll use that liquidity. And when I say the algos, yeah, they are a part of the algos. They are algos. It's a very broad term, because all it is fucking it generates liquidity for them to be able to dump shares on you. Yeah, you buy, they sell. BYE, I like it. See, that's a good kind of buy. I like it. Thanks, Ricardo. ABP, ABPE, yeah, ASBP. Jeez, that coffee's gonna be delicious. I'm telling you. Bye bye. Look at that. Look at that. And this is another pattern you guys need to pay attention to. You see this pattern, you basically say, oh shit, okay. If it doesn't start, like let's say it hits a support, like right here, let's say that's its support. If it does this pattern, now it did a higher high, but now it did a lower low. A lower high and a lower low. You see that? Now it's building these lower lows. What's a perfect example right here? This one, perfect example this morning. Oh, perfect example. Here it is right here. So learn this pattern right here. You'll see it. You'll see this. Whoop. And then down and whoop. And it doesn't get there and it comes down and it slams you. Right? I mean, that is a good pattern to look at. Abu Adam, what's up? Thank you for saying hello and thank you for the hearts me. Yeah, there it is right there. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I mean, I could almost put together a list of stocks that just do nasty things to people consistently. God, I'm so itchy. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hang on. Hang on. Let me get my old face. Oh, whew, that was good. That was my old face. Remember, guys, this is not financial advice. This is just entertainment. Look at this thing. See, now look at on RENX. Remember I told you, usually it'll bounce between the red line and the volume weighted average price. And look at what it's doing. It's sure it broke down here, but it's right back over the red line, bouncing off the red line, bouncing off the yellow line, bouncing off red line, bouncing off yellow line. You'll know which way the algos want to push it because they sit right here at this yellow line. The algorithms sit here and they decide which direction it goes. Look at that. Oh, God. Told you. That is nasty. That is just nasty right there. What had happened was 167,000 shares, 260,000 shares on this one. These are the crazy candles that we anticipate at 5 a.m. Usually dump about 1 million shares. This one's got 12,390,000. What? 55 million on this one little candle here. 55 million. 56,366,181 on this 1 minute candle. Yep. This is what they do. Yeah. Oh God, that is just crazy. Make it cottage. If you look up at the top of the screen, you'll see numbers like 9 EMA in green, 20 EMA in light blue, 200 EMA in red, and then volume weighted average price. That is the look at that. That is the whatchamacallit. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That is your key. There you go. That is your key to the lines that are on my screen. And then if I add lines, then I tell you what those are. Like this line right here. This is just its solid area of support. Okay, got it. Sweet. All right. Let's see. What up? I'm on both. Two down. You're on both. That's cool, man. That's cool. All right, now get back up RENX. This is just, I mean, God, I couldn't have timed that better. I said this is usually a scary pattern, and I see it a lot, and then kabow, 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 boom, boom, boom. It's like literally someone just took an axe and axed it. Excuse me, can I ask you a few questions? Do 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 do. Yep. And we got CCHH literally right at its support of 140. It breaks 140 and you can just say peace out. Abu Adam kids. Let's see. Debbie kids. The high volume. Let's see. There's kids right here. Boom, boom, boom. Blowing up. Nice. So this one also pumps and dumps, but we've had some good. Whoa, look at RENX. Just getting demolished here. Jesus. What had happened was. What had happened was. All right. So it hit 34 and then right back down here. This is a 1 minute chart. What? There we go. That looks better for me. All right. So this one here has also done this nastiness to people. I mean, it's been, guys, I'm telling you, the past 2 weeks, past 3 weeks have just been ridiculous. This is just consistent. Uh, let's see. Let's do the 5 minute real quick. All right, so you can see it always has problems around that 22 cents, 23 cents. So that is your area there, but it does have a little gap at 25. So I would be looking for a little gap fill there. But kids has been good. Kids has been horrible. I mean, what I would expect if it can fill this 24 cent, 25 cent gap, you might be able to see this one fill up here too. It all just depends on if there's any news, how much volume is pumping, how many bag holders are sitting above you, because there's a ton of them. You see that? These are 5 minute gaps. I usually like to go off of the 30 minute gaps. All right, so check that out where that gap, the one that I marked, look where it's at. So this is going to be a solid area of resistance for it. From there to here, what I'd probably say you could expect is probably this 31 cent gap. That's a better target than a 5 minute gap. It has news. Does it have news? Weeble's not showing shit. Let's see on news filter here. Whoopsies, wrong kind of kids. Push shit. KIDZ. 5 minutes ago, announces 2 million share repurchase program. Okay. They do also have the S1 from 4 months ago. They have a 424B4 4 months ago. They have an effect. So it's good to know what those are. You guys should check those out. Go to the website or go to the profile page there. Yeah, Stinky Pinky, yes sir. Weeble News is dog water. You know what, we're not keeping it as PG as we were yesterday. It's dog shit. You can just call it what it is, man. It's dog shit. It is a doggy dookie maybe or yeah, see how many times this thing has just come down hard. Right. But this thing was a good runner. It did run to like $4 at one point, I believe. Yeah, there it is. There she goes. There's the $4. And it was awesome. Like we got to see this thing move up to that $4. It was fun to watch. And see, these are all the other targets back here. Yeah. Yeah, we played with that one quite a bit. All right, so it hit its 25 cents. So now we're waiting for it to break through and hit that 31 cents. I know it's only 6 pennies. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. We growed up from yesterday. Yeah, we did. We did grows up. You grows up, you grows up, and you grows up. What's that from? What's that from? What movie? There she goes. Come on, kids, get up there. Get up there, kids. 26.88. We're almost five, just a little under 5 pennies away. Let's go. Hit the like, the follow, and the share, guys. If you haven't yet, go be members, subscribers of jrockstocks.com. Yesterday's watch list was pretty epic. We hit 5 out of 6. 5 out of 6 of the stocks that I put on the watch list for yesterday's trading hit take profit one, and it was pretty awesome. All right, sweet. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Did pretty good. Did pretty good. Kids on watch list. Kids on watch list? No. Kids not watch list. Kids not watch list. Is it? Did I put it on watch list? I did. Yep, I did. Yep. Shit. See, I can't even remember. I literally have to have my watch list open. I literally have to have it open. Oh man. There you go. So there you go. I mean, shit. You guys basically got lucky there. You got lucky because I was asleep. Mm. Savor the moment because it won't happen again. Oh, look at RENX. Oh, she's done. She's gonna come down to this little blue line here. 2607. RENX, unless it gets a jolt of momentum, she is looking very, very toasty. Yep, double topped and lower lows and lower highs, and yeah, she's looking dog shit dirty. Yes, she is. She is looking dog shit dirty. Savor the flavor, kid, because it won't happen again. There you go. And that other quote was from Swingers, by the way. Yep. God, you guys got to get better on your movies. What does that mean? We got lucky since it's on your watch list? No, no. The people that aren't on the watch list just got some targets real quick. Yeah. Yep. All right. Look at her go. She's gonna come all the way down. Looks like she's got where has she got like support left here? Where does she have support left? She's at her. Literally, she doesn't look like she wants to stop. RENX doesn't look like she wants to stop. Looks like she wants to come all the way back down to 20 cents. 20 cent? 20 cent. Yes, sir. 20 cent. That was a watchlist stock. RENX was. It hit all the targets. So it did fantastic. Come on, baby. Get the gap. Get the 30-minute gap. Almost there. Don't you cry no more. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hey, good morning, Cree. Oh. Do, 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 do. That is a nasty, nasty stock. Mm, 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 mm. Wow, 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 wow. All right, so it looks like it's trying to find support at 28. I don't see this thing having any hope right now. Basically, it did a bull pennant, and then it broke down. Then it broke down. It's already done so much volume. I mean, this is possibly now just going to be algorithmic fade. Hey, there's 31 right there, guys. Don't forget to buckle in on those profits on kids. Don't forget to take your profits. And again, just because I love them so much, fuck you, algos. Fuck you, right? There we go. Come on, a little more. A little more. Let's go. And we have now, not yet, almost, not yet. Damn it. Yeah, I'm taking a break from actually trading. Uh, I'm taking a break. I am going to trade when market opens. Currently, I'm not trading because there's just too much fuckery going around. It's just too much. There's a lot of fuckery going around. Yep. Oh yeah, look at her go. Look at her go. She is a falling knife. You know what they say in the kitchen? Do not catch a falling knife. Do not do it. Fuck this. People are messaging. What's going on? Let's see, Thomas. Boom. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I usually do, if I got to do some customer service, I usually do that while I'm on the live because I try to get to it real quick just in case the person that asked the question is on the live stream. Let's see. Sweet. Yep. Thomas, yep. Your payment went through. You're good. If you're on here, I don't know if you're still here or not, but yep, your payment went through. You're good. And there we go, guys. Watch list has hit all three targets on KIDZ. Yep, watch list has hit all targets. Damn it. Hang on. Oh boy. Bum ba la 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 dun 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 bum ba la 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 dun dun dun. Do 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 do. What is going on here? What are you doing? Wow, look at that. Do not catch that falling knife, y'all. Do not catch it. It is falling. It is going to go all the way down. Down, down, down to Poo Poo Town. Down, down, down to Poo Poo Town. This thing, honestly, if it stops right here, I'll be very surprised. I'll be very, very surprised if it does that. Because I don't see it. No problem, Thomas. There you go. When did you send that message, by the way? Oh, ow. Hey, what's up, Night Owl? How you doing? Do 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 do. Alrighty. Let's see. Is there anything else that's as disgusting as RENX is right now? I mean, that is a lot of shares just being dumped. Guys, look at this. A 1 minute chart, 4 million shares, 1 million, 1.7, 3 million, 2,700. I bet you if you look at the order book, it's not going to show you. It's not showing you, but tomorrow it's going to show you that this shit dumped. Large orders dumped today. I can almost guarantee it. That was their exit liquidity. And trust me, it sucks, but this is also why I tell you guys, take your fucking profits. Take your profits on the way up. That's why I do this. I do this to remind you guys, take your profits. Okay? That's it. About 7 your time. Eastern. Huh. Yeah, I just got it a few minutes ago. Yeah, shave again. That shit's getting prickly. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is there anything worth looking at here? SRXH. Here's SRXH trying to push through that 20 cents. Pushes through that 20 cents. Where could it go? Where could it go? Where could it go? Man, so that's pretty good so far. There's that 20 cents. Come on, push. Push, baby, push. Let's take a look at the 30. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where it can go. There you go. There's 22. All right, where else? There's 29. Is there any gaps we can find that are somewhere near? I don't see any gaps. I see a headache spot for it being right around that 27 cents. Boom, boom, boom. Want to call that first target? Yeah, whatever. We'll call that first target on SRXH. Should have held aftermarket, would have been 20,000, would have been my biggest winner ever on QNCX. Keith. What's up, bro? Was up 130% on 8.2 on QNC. Nice. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Better check into it. That's your paycheck every month. LOL. It's true. It is true. The thing is though, it usually like it does its stuff by itself. Um, but I'm curious why the message took so long to get to me. I mean, is it fucking snail mail? What the hell? Oh, I gotta put my hat on. I gotta put my hat on. I gotta. Let's go with the lucky hat. Let's go with the lucky hat. All right, let's giddy up. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. All right, so it couldn't break that 20. It tried, but it couldn't do it. Just keep watching it. As long as it doesn't break through volume weighted average price now on this leg, I think you're okay. If it breaks through volume weighted average price again, it'll probably drop back down to the 200 EMA here. God, I swear to God, I don't even have ChatGPT photo behind me, but it's saying I do. Anyways. All right, there you go. So right off of there, right off that volume weighted average price, keep looking for higher highs and higher lows. Teenage wasteland. We are wasted. Doo-doo. Look at that, kids. 37 cents. All targets acquired. Let's go. Trying to find something that starts off nice and slow again. TDIC. Here is TDIC. Moved up nicely. It's done 510,000 shares so far. Average is 3.09, and its float is 14 million. TDIC. Where can TDIC go? There's your target on SRXH. All right, I haven't looked at that one. I don't have any targets for it. Itchy, 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 itchy. So obviously you've got resistance at 20 cents. Dur, 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 da, da, da. There you go. That's where I think it can go. If it can break that 20 cents, there's your first target on that one. I'd watch that it doesn't break down and break, what is that, 17 cents? That's its support. All right, guys, we're getting there. We are getting there. We got to get that 25,000 likes though. We're a bit behind. We're only at 3.7 thousand likes so far. That is that's a tough one. That is a tough one there. Dear God, everything is dipping. STIM starting back up here. STIM 1.84 million. Its average is 1.72 million. It hit 189. There's 190. So 1 minute chart. That little gap doesn't matter. That gap does matter though, right here. 30-minute chart. That gap matters. Okay, here's the bad thing about that gap though. I don't like seeing the gaps above from like the current day. So like right now, I don't like seeing this from yesterday gap down. So you know, just so you know, your one of your supports is 178. So between 178 174, that's your support on this one. If it breaks that, you could fall all the way down to the 140s. And that could hurt. And you know, most of the time to protect yourselves, most of the time to protect yourselves, you take your small losses and just move on with your day. All right, that's the best way you can look at it. If you continue to take big losses, you're going to drain your accounts. So take small losses and keep the emotions out. Sweet emotion. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, let's keep on looking. Keep on looking. SRXH taking a break. TDC still just kind of trading sideways. Low volume. Not much going up right now, guys. There's something, but that's kids. Kids, you know, you need a break of that 37 cents for it to continue in its uptrend. And could this be another one of like a QNCH? Yes. Graylin, you love my singing. You're always saying how much you love it. Oh man. Oh, all right, I'd like to see something. Let's see what the lag time is. I'm not even gonna time it. I'm just gonna, you know, think about it in my head here. So for TikTok, I'm gonna put a number. If you guys send it back to me, I'll know how long it takes to get to you. All right, here we go. Make it nice and easy. There you go. Okay, that's a little long. That took a little longer than I would have liked. All right, let's check YouTube for those of you that are on YouTube, because I'm curious, because I see stuff popping up. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. All right, here, let's try it again. Let's try it again. I'm gonna put a different number. You guys send it back, and we'll see, and we'll try again. Here we go. You guys ready? Here it is. Wow. Okay, so 2 seconds, John. You nailed it. 2 seconds. That took 2 seconds. All right. Here you go, YouTube. Let's see how long it takes you guys. I'm going to go ahead and send a number. You guys send it right back, and we'll see where we're at. Here we go. Okay, so 4 seconds. So double the time on YouTube there. Unless you guys weren't ready, then we'll start all over. I'm just kidding. We won't start all over. But I mean, still pretty good. Not a whole lot of lag. So that's good. Two down says nope, YouTube is ahead. All right, so for you, two down, YouTube is ahead. All right, there you go. There you go. That's hey, it's more reason to check out both of them and see which one you like better. If you guys like silence, no music, then YouTube. If you like music, then obviously, TikTok. All right. BETA, bigger float. Um, it's picking up. It's a little more expensive. It's $20. It's up $4 from or $3.25 from yesterday. So not too bad there. Just need that volume to pick up a little bit more. It on average it does 899, so we'll call it 900,000 a day is the average. But BETA, man, RENX still going down. Still going down. What? Man, oh man. And there is nothing really that's like, oh yeah, let's look at this one. Oh, it looks so good. No, nothing. Nothing today. Nothing today. Unfortunately, which, but guys, right now, like considering there's not really much going on, there's not much I could say, hey, take a look at this and oh, here's something jumped up. PRFX just jumped up. PRFX just jumped up. Boom. All right, let's see if we're getting this stuff correctly. Why is this on BRT? I thought I said PRFX. Did I click on the wrong one? Damn nabbit. There it is. There's PRFX. PRFX. Where is... Where is there a gap? I want to see your gap. Oh, this is dangerous. All right, we'll just take a look at this right here. All right, low float, micro float, guys. This is micro float. It will hit this. It will hit that right there. It'll hit it. That's moving too fast. All right, I don't see any. I don't see any gaps yet. Yet I do not. But that is moving way too fast. Oh boy. All right, you got a little resistance there at the $5 mark, obviously. Oh boy. All right. That micro float. That micro float. All right. So it's at support where it's at right now. This is its support right here. And that is about 450. That's about its support right there. We don't want it to break that. If it does, then we're going to have some problems. Do, 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 do. There we go. Boom. Dunsky. First target acquired very quickly. Betty quickly said, wow, geez. As you can see, we played with this quite a bit before. But there you go. First target acquired. And get these out of there. Get these. Cool. Okay, cool. There you go. Spread it. Spread it. There's your first target. Did that actually hit it, or was it just so close? Come on. All right, so again, you want this to hold. You want this little white line. You want it to hold. You don't want it to break. Yo, went up to 730. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And that is okay, because that is just what happens on stocks like this. So again, you don't want it to break through that little white line. Technically, you could drop to 424, but I wouldn't. Mm-mm. Come on, baby. Come on, volume weighted average price. Support the shit out of that thing. Top ticker. Yep. MWYN. MWY because I love you. Nothing there. Nothing there. Just breakdown from yesterday. Nothing really there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right, people probably curious about KIDZ again. So you got to be careful with KIDZ that it doesn't break through the volume weighted average price or its previous target, which was 31 cents. If it breaks 31 cents, you've got yourself some trouble. The 5 minute doesn't look very healthy. If it can hold this, then it'll do basically a double bottom for you and it'll move up a little bit more. Yep, on KIDZ. All right, here, let's go. Come on, push, push, push. Get that target. Now, let's do it. Come on. Come on, break on through. I love this above $5. I'm not not happy about it below $5. Nice little hammer candle. You got your confirmation here on a 1 minute chart. Hammer, confirmation. This will be your second confirmation. Should hit this 547 again. Nope. Come on. You don't want to fake us out. Don't do it. Oh, you dirty dog. This thing is jumping around all willy-nilly like. It really is. It's cray-cray. It's cray-cray how much volume goes into these things. Oh boy. I love it. NASDAQ trade halt. PRFX.O. Reason not available. No boy. As my friend from the Vietnamese part of the world, from Vietnam, would say, uh, Doma. Doma. That's what I would call that right there. That would be Doma. PRFX. Did I type that right? 8 minutes ago. PRFX 8 minutes ago. Careful. 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 Careful, careful, careful. Let's see. They win another PRF technology, win another European utility scale solar deployment, expanding deep solar installed commercial base. Oh, okay. So first patent application for solar plant microclimate forecasting model. Can you trade before market open? Yes, Bo Babble, you can. You can trade before market open. Yes. You just have to have a broker that allows you to, and most of them allow you to start trading at about 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Somehow, in the choppiest of markets, I've had two of my best months only 2 weeks into it. That's good, man. That's good. It is very, if you can do good right or do well right now, you'll be pretty set because it's hard. It is tough to do well right now. You need patience, no emotions, and just good old fucking luck. Just good old fucking luck. And you need somebody to love, obviously. I haven't even traded this morning. Good job. Weeble Robin Hood. Early trading. Yeah, Weeble. I do Weeble. I can't stand Robin Hood because it robs the hood. You see what I did there? It robs the hood. Yeah, I'm tired. I need a nap. I hate when I wake up too early. Oh, there she goes, PRFX. There she goes. Damn. One time. One time. If you agree that the market is shitty as hell, put some eggplants in the chat, or or put I don't know, put a number like a 666 or something. The mark of the devil. Oh boy. Yep, Gabby. There you go. Gabby put shit. Yep, Taz 666. That's right. Z. What's up, Mark? Insert eggplant emoji. Back to red. Fucking red, right? I fucking hate red. Red is bad. We do not like the color red. Unfortunately, there has been a lot of red. All right, so there's your particular double bottom or saggy booby pattern on KIDZ. All right, so now for this to work out, you will need to break through right about here. You'll need to break through about 35.72. And what did I tell you? I told you if it breaks past this, I would not play it anymore. I would be out of this shit. 450, that was it. Boom, they broke 450, and now it's down to 399. 399, are you out of your mind? Peter Obimbo says green RENX and kids. Nice. Good, good, good. Those so on my watch list, I put the highest fade risks, and the highest fade risks CCHH, RENX, and kids. So again, is that your phone number? Oh man, do you have any current positions? Keith, I do not. I am not holding jack shit right now. Nope. So I'm testing one of my little things I created for Thinkorswim for the charts. I'm testing it, and so basically I'm concentrating on that. Um, and yesterday it did pretty damn good. It did pretty damn good. Remove old drawings, yes. Oh, and do you want to remove old? Yep, yes I do. Cool, there we go. So I mean, even currently as we speak, I'm looking at my little system here and just kind of feeling it out, seeing how it does, and it's all right. It still needs a lot of work, but yesterday was pretty good. I ended up making 188 bucks on trading was it N QNCX yesterday. So that was fun. So yeah, so kids, you want it to break 35. It breaks 35. Let's see where it can go. Man, why am I so damn tired? It's not like I ran or anything yesterday or swam. I didn't do shit. Freaking help my uncle out. That's it. Oh yeah, we're definitely slacking on these likes. That's okay. That's all right. I get it. You guys are busy trading and shit because it's so busy. I get it. I get it. I'm still curious. Thank you, Bo Babble, for the finger hearts and the rose. Appreciate you. Oh boy. Boys are back in town. Just checking something out here. I've been trading scared lately. Uh, yeah, I've been trading impatient lately. Honestly, that's what my problem's been. And honestly, I feel like, the more I learn, the more it makes me so much more hesitant to even, to push that button. But the good part about it is making me take smaller positions instead of being like, hey, gun ho, let's go. I've been taking smaller positions, so that's good. Right now, I'm checking something because I don't know how this works. Somebody said that I can go in here and I can check to see who's giving me likes and who's not. Because I think if I can figure that out, I can see who is participating more than normal, and then I can go ahead and ask, "Hey, what's your address so I can send you a mug?" That kind of thing. First, I got to get some more mugs, but that is the plan. And then I think I'll do a raffle or something for subscribers. Hey, thank you for the crane. Appreciate that. Paper crane. That was cool. That was cool. I don't see it on my TikTok studio thing, but I am looking at my profile. I'm looking at my live right now, and I saw that, so that's really cool. All right, let's keep on looking. Let's keep on looking, but I would like to figure that out. All right, so hopefully PRFX has found a little bit of a bottom here. You've got a little doji. Is that support though? We wouldn't know unless we go back and look at like a 30-day or a 30-minute or a 1 hour. Is that support where it's at? Oh gosh. Oof. Ouch. So I'd say the bottom would be somewhere around that 350. I would be very careful if you're still clinging on to this thing. I'd say that bottom's going to be around that 350. That's about 2000 plus every time. Two down. Solid work, my friend. Solid work. Two down is one of the newer members of the group, the community, the rock squad, as I like to call them. And I appreciate it. And there goes kids. So there you go. That is a full, complete breakdown of pattern. This was a saggy booby pattern. It failed. It didn't break through that little white line. There's your failure right there. Technically, technically it couldn't even break through 34. So when I put out numbers, be, you know, make sure you guys understand that it's not like a specific number. It's close, right? Keep it close, but it's usually like a little bit of a zone. Okay, let's just keep it like a couple pennies depending on what stock, how fast it's moving. If it's a $7 stock, okay, maybe make it a 5-10 cent difference. If it's a penny stock like KIDZ, okay, 1 penny difference. That you got. So that's some of the things that I'd like you guys to understand there. Why do you think kids is done? um, because it broke structure. That's why I think kids is done. Because it had a really hard time a couple days ago moving. It moved a little bit and then dumped, and it seems to do it quite a bit. We played it before. You were on the lives when we played kids. KIDZ. I gotta say that better. Because there's only one. No, because the algorithms got smarter. I don't care who you are and what you say. It is exactly that. The algorithms got smarter. Yes. RENX coming back a little bit. It did a double bottom off of 23. What is that? Yeah, we'll call it 2340, 23 bouncing back. But yes, kids broke structure and filled gaps, and yeah, that's pretty much it for now. And I know people that that hold stocks like these 30-cent stocks, and once they break support, you know, yeah. We got smarter too, but remember they're pushing strong. They're pushing strong. These bastards are just destroying people. Yep. Here's another reason why I think that this thing's done. You got a head and shoulders pattern. Who sees the head and shoulders pattern? Here's a head and shoulders pattern. There's your shoulder, there's your head, and there's your other shoulder. And so when you break supports, like this one right here, that's a support. So if that breaks, you're coming down to this little red line. That little red line breaks, and you're coming back down to 17 cents, if not even lower. But yeah, that was just me having some fun drawing. But yeah, that's what it is, unfortunately. These things pump and dump on us really quick. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. We go to knees and toes. That's right. That's right. Maybe algos are restocking their inventory. um, so the way that algos work is they work both ways, up and down. They're not just sitting here trapping the longs. They're not just sitting here, trapping shorts. They're working us both ways. PRFX. Yeah, this right here. Jesus. That was that was algorithms right there. That was a pump. They pumped the news, which we don't know what the news was right there, right? But they pumped the news there. I hate when this thing does this. Come on. Come on. Snap out of it. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I got it back. Okay, good. All right, yeah. It pumps. They use that liquidity. They dump into it as retail keeps buying into it, and then it trades sideways and dumps. Why? Because the algos basically said, "Fuck it, let it go, let it go. We're not interested in it anymore." So they let it go. And then retail, what happens with retail is the momentum fades, so retail starts fading out too. People start getting scared. People start selling. People start thinking, "Oh, hey, well, this is a bullish pattern. It's gonna keep going up." No, no, it barely touched that right there. Now you got a double bottom. You got a doji off of what? This is a 1 minute. There's no support. Here's a 5 minute. You can look at a 5 minute and it'll show you the same damn thing. It's not really doing much. It's still coming down, you know. But that's what they'll do. They'll pump it and then they'll dump it. They'll pump it and they'll dump it. Here you go. Here's kids. There's your knife. All right, little bit of a bounce. Fake it and then fake it and break it. There you go. They're giving it to you in both ends. Literally right up the pee pipe. Right up the pee pipe. Yep. That is a plumber's term. If TikTok has any problems with pee pipe, that is a plumber's term. They also have a T pipe. They have a um, anus. Yep. There's a sphincter involved in that. Oh. An orifice tube, if you will. A P trap. Yes, that's right. That's thank you, Mark. See? Mm-hmm. Yep. See, and when I say rectal examination, that just means you're going in the pipes through the back door. That's all it means. Don't get twisted. Oh man, classic kids. Now, this isn't to say that it can't come back. It can come back, but you also got to think about all these people up here that didn't sell and thought, oh, well, no, this is just a quick little retracement. You know, like RENX. I'll put it right over here. And I have fun watching stocks and just looking at the charts. Even if I'm not trading, I enjoy just looking at the charts. All right. So here you have a breakout, right? And then immediate dump. This is a 5-minute chart. So you can see 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. For those that are new and don't understand how all this shit works, the way that it works is each one of these candles is a 5-minute candle. If it's a 5-minute chart, it's a 5-minute candle. If it's a 30-minute chart, it's a 30-minute candle. Means that each one of these little bars is 30 minutes. Each one of these little candles is 30 minutes on a 30-minute chart. If it's a 1-minute chart, each one of these is 1 minute. Okay, so here it pumped. I mean, it was pumping for a good period of time. You got a big top wick, big top wick, big top wick, but it's still ripping. And then all of a sudden, sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, found support at 30 cents, back into it, decided to move again. Here you have a hammer, a confirmation, failed breakout, didn't happen, broke down below volume weighted average price, found support on the 20 EMA here. Again, you have hammer, somewhat of a confirmation, failed breakout. Okay, came back down, and this is the fun part about all this, because I can do this live, I can do this while it's moving. There's other creators that just will do that exact thing. They'll make it seem like they know what they're talking about by going over stuff that it's done when it's not moving. This thing right here did a double bottom off of 23 cents and then bounce back up. It's got resistance right here because what is support? If it breaks through, becomes resistance. And so there's your rectal cavity right there. If it can't break through this cavity, remember plumber's terms, if it can't break through this cavity, this clog in the pipe, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to get clogged and it's going to come back down to this one here. And if it breaks this one, then all you're doing is lower lows and lower highs and lower lows. Kind of like here. Kind of like here. You got you got higher, so you got a high, you got a higher low. Or like right here. You got a higher high, a lower low. A higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high. Uh-oh. Sorry, higher high, higher low. Jesus Christ. Slap me silly. I need coffee. I need more, but I don't know if my heart can take that much. It's too much. And then you've got these stair steps down. Higher high, higher low. Sheesh, man. Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. All right. So here, let's me show this to you. Okay, so here you got basically you got a high, right? There's a high right there. So there's your high right there. Okay, then what does it do? Well, then it goes low. Then it tries to fake you out, right? Tries to fake you out that it's going to turn around after a little bit of consolidation. And then what does it do? Well, it decides to go back down. And then again, tries to fake you out, makes you think it's going to go back up, and then goes back down. Find support. Look at this. This is important. You're on support. You've got a little bit of a hammer, but for it to be a true hammer, it has to do what? What does the body have to be? How big does the wick have to be for it to actually be a hammer candle? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Well, I'll show you because it makes it easier this way. It helps you guys understand what to really keep an eye out for, what a real reversal is. Twice. There you go. There you go. The longer the better, but at least twice. Yeah, there you go. Good job, user. Good job, Mitchell. Twice the size of my. I wasn't going to say it. I almost did. Here's a perfect little picture for you. Hammer candle right here. This is what it needs to look like. You've got your line of support. You've got your downtrend. There's your little hammer. You've got confirmation, confirmation. I typically want the second or the first candle right after the hammer to be taller than this candle right here. Okay, that's typically how I like to see it. If it doesn't, then oh well. But yes, the wick at least 2 times the size of the body. Here's the body, here's the wick. And that's how that works. You can get that here on Jrockstocks in the Learning Center. Here's Jrockstocks. If you don't know anything about me, well, read the reviews. Okay, people are great. You know, they write reviews for me all the time. We got the last one 16 days ago. So we had 93 reviews of people that are actually in this room with you right now on the live. So these aren't bot reviews. These are just reviews from the people in here. Okay. Helpful links if you want a broker that allows you to trade all the time, basically from for me Pacific Standard Time from 1 a.m. until 5 p.m. Weeble's the thing. If you use my link, you get shares. I get shares. I don't know what they're doing now. You get money. I get money. It's the same thing. Lots of good sites in here. One that I would say you should probably take a look at, Dilution Tracker. There's a lot of good information in there. That's free. Okay, there's that. The watch list. Here's the pricing on the watch list blog. $59.99. Full access gives you Discord access where I put alerts. Also gives you the watch list, gives you exact entries, exit stops, stop loss, take profit 1, 2, and 3, notes, volume, float, dilution, catalyst, toxic agents, that kind of stuff. You get the exact same alerts that I give you on the Discord. Same stuff. If you want to pay for the year, for the whole year, and save 20%, then you can do the whole year. You save $149.98. Instead of paying $719, you pay $569. All right. If you just want the watch list because you're curious how everything works, you don't give a shit about the Discord. There are people like you don't give a shit about the Discord. Well, then you just go for the $39.99 a month. Auto renews on all of them. That's what it's like. If you want to see what the watch list looks like, I'll show you what the watch list was February 9th, 2 days ago. So posted this 2 days ago. And here you have CCHH. There you go. Date February 9. We'll see you up here, right up here, 2 days ago. This is what it looks like. Execution reminder, no volume weighted average price reclaim, no volume, no trade. These are scalps, not love stories. Take profit 1, size down, and let runners prove themselves. All right, so here you have CCHH, entry 72 to 75, stop loss 68. Take profit 1, 2, and 3. Boom, they all hit. And then the notes, right? Confirmed active 424B5 with Dawson James. Supply can hit at any time. Pops are sellable. Needs immediate volume plus volume weighted average price. Hold or it fades. Dilution risk is high. Confirmed toxic agent. Scalp only, no swing bias. Okay, that's what they all look like. They all look like that. They all have notes. They have cleanest setups, highest squeeze potential, highest fade risk, highest dilution pressure. All right, obviously trade momentum only, fast entries, faster exits, take profit when it's king. If volume stalls, you're out, no hero trades. And that basically means like, hey, if the damn thing starts trading sideways, it's stalled. All right, jrockstocks.com. There you go. And it is 6:06. Market opens in 24 minutes. TIRX. What is up with TIRX? TIRX 12 cents. There's TIRX. Nice little pattern here. Nice little up and down. TIRX did pump nicely last week. It pumped nicely last week, and then it's been on a continuous little downtrend. Do we think that this can get back up to this little gap fill up here? Possible. It's got a long way to go. Its biggest headache is going to be this 14 cents. Why? Because you got your 30-minute 200 EMA there. So that's going to be a headache for it. All right. How do I know that? I know that because it bumped its head here on it. How do I know that? Well, because, oh, geez, I don't want to move my stuff around here. There we go. How do I know that? Because I used it as support here, resistance there. Couldn't even get over it. Resistance there, support, resistance, resistance, resistance. And that's how you know. And look how many times it's done something as fun as it's done before. Right here, you have a gap, right? Pump, bump, bump, bump. It fell down and hurt itself real bad and couldn't get up and over. Couldn't get up and over. Couldn't get up and over. I mean, you look, because we are creatures of habit. So are algorithms. Algorithms are somewhat predictable if you know your levels and if you can obey your rules and not be emotional. You can do pretty good. You can do pretty good. Pretty good, pretty well. You can kick ass. You can kick ass, take names. Where are we at? We're at 15,000 likes. Market opens in just about 21 minutes. So that's awesome. You guys are doing great. You guys caught up. We were only at like 3,000 likes. It was like 9 minutes ago, I want to say. So thank you for doing that. Also, if you're not getting any notifications that I'm live, it's probably because you haven't commented or shared any of my posts. If you go on my profile, comment, share my posts, like my posts, then TikTok will kick you into the algorithm and start sending you my stuff. That's just how it works. Oh boy. Kids, 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 kids. Let's put kids right over here. So kids already did its thing, right? Well, let's look at a 1 minute here. So it already ran to 37.98, almost hit 38 cents. Head and shoulder pattern dropped down. Well, possibly a little bit of a inverted head and shoulder here on a 1 minute. Your biggest problem with this one is going to be that volume weighted average price, because that's what I think it's going to bounce back to, is this little yellow line here, the VWAP, volume weighted average price. So if it does that, it's it's 2 pennies higher, but here you've got a little bit of a inverted head and shoulder pattern working. So if it can break through that, then sure, you might be able to get back up to about 37 cents. 33 cents, sorry. 33 cents. Ah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Thanks, Thomas. Thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate it. Yep. So just be careful, guys. You guys have seen a lot of pump and dumps today. There's been a crap ton of them. I mean, I I miss the old days. But you can't fear the reaper, you know? You just can't. sometimes you just gotta, take it up the poop chute. It happens. We all get smushed sometimes. I get smushed a lot. I mean, and again, I'm not sugarcoating that shit. You guys see it. I show you. I tell you. I got my ass kicked today. It's been quite an ass kicking for the past couple months now. But mostly the the closest is don't worry, I can't. It won't show me. I've clicked on your name. I've clicked on it. It doesn't say anything on here. Let's see. Nope, I can't do that. I can open your profile. I can see that. It says your account is private on TikTok. If I try to open it, it doesn't show me anything because I'm on the desktop. Hmm. Nothing won't show me anything on the desktop. Yeah, sucks. Let me see if I could open up on my phone. If I can do that, then I may be able to see it, right? Because that's what we worked on. Let's see here. All right, you have kids. Right back up to the little yellow line there. Like I said, that is a doji that popped up there, and that is off a resistance. It typically means a reversal. We'll see what it does. This is a 1 minute chart. We are getting closer to market open, so a lot of things can happen around now. Let's see. Let's see. Is it gonna let me? It doesn't even show me. Let's see. TikTok Studio, maybe live. Live. No, that won't do it. Uh, tools, resources. Top gifters, top viewers. I wish this thing freaking could tell me. That'd be great. Yeah, it don't show me. It do not show me there. Not sure you view all. And now that's analytics. Let's go to live. Let's see. There's live recordings, fan club, tools and resources. Yeah, it doesn't show me. I don't know how to do it. Oh, and it's 6:15. Let's see. Is that one? Yep. Usually it would show me on my phone that I'm live, but it's not even showing that. So I don't know how to do it, man. I hit go live on my phone. What's it do? Yep. It thinks I'm not even live on my phone. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but look at that. So reversal candle off of resistance, and there it goes. There's your reversal. So this could be a cup and handle because that's a pretty cup, wouldn't you say? And that is your resistance. If it stops kind of like right where it is, that's a perfect little cup and handle. For those that can't see it, that don't have that imagination to be able to see it, um, Here you go. I will draw this for you, and I will draw it with green ink. Here is your cup. It starts right over here. Here's your cup. There's your start of your handle. If it stops like right here, you've got a perfect cup and handle. And then if it breaks here, then it should come to minimum about right here. But this is still retracing. So not looking so positive there. But that is a cup, that is a handle. I mean, you've got a little bit of support here, you know. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, especially on a stock that I know that's been rough before. Oh boy. 53 of you in here. We're at 18,000 likes. We got 13 minutes until market opens. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. And let's see. RENX still having a hard time. TIRX, like I said, just there's a lot of bag holders up there, so it's having a rough time. This can be a nasty looking little head and shoulder pattern. If it breaks the little yellow line, TIRX coming back down to the red line, if not farther. Let's see. What do you have? What do you have here? MNTN. MNTN has resistance at I want to say 1180. 1180, it breaks that. You've got 12 bucks, breaks 12 bucks. You're going to have a new high, in my opinion. Let's see. Okay. All right. So here's a good sign. Remember, it has to break through this yellow line for the cup and handle to actually work. Or some like to refer it as or I like to refer it to as sometimes the cup and shoulder. The cup and shoulder. Yes, when I'm extremely tired, I put patterns together in my head and I name them some different things here and there. Again, because we're almost done here for the day, for the live. I'm gonna just say this right now one more time. Fuck you, algos. And then on top of that, we'll go ahead and do the fuck off bears, because the bears and bulls. I don't care if we are fighting the same. I don't care if we are fighting the same battle with the algos. I don't care. I'm not willing to come together and shake hands. I am not that person. Nope. He said that after having some apple juice. No apple juice. I've had none. I've had zero apple juice today. Oh, back then. Oh yeah, I had a lot of apple juice that day. That was a good day. I need to get more apple juice. I'll probably grab another Charles Goodnight tonight because I don't have any. I ran out. More and more messages. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Good, good, good. Yeah, so just pay attention. If it can break this, then you might have a nice little run to 35 cents. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll even break the high. But it has to do one of two things. Break the volume weighted average price and the gap that it filled. This little purple line has to fill as well. Yep. What else? Anything else? Any other questions, concerns? Are we almost at 25,000? We're 6,000 likes short. Yikes. We'll get it. We'll get it. People on the YouTube. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys hanging out on YouTube for me. That helps. The more comments on YouTube, the better I'll get at reading them. Sometimes it's tough because I got all the comments on TikTok and it's hard to news coming out today, so market might dump. It's kind of been dumping. I mean, if you look at it, there hasn't really been a whole lot of, oh my God, that's amazing. It's been like, okay, you know, RENX was solid. It was a solid runner this morning. There isn't anything that really took off. RENX Kids took off. I mean, that was the two that were closest to 100%. Um, all right, DJ Vinny, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. um, P PRFX, which tanked. I mean, it literally took and it hit the snooze button. It did. It hit the snooze button. It ran real hard. Algorithms grabbed it by the balls and dragged it down. It's been worse than the welfare. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. All right, let's see. Cup and handle. Come on, baby. Come on, push on up. Damn it, I want to get excited about something. That's true, cowboy. All right. My patience is wearing thin with RENX. Yeah, RENX ran this morning and then decided to take a dookie. Come on, cup and handle. Work out, damn it. It's getting so close to market open. I don't know. I don't know. It's the scariest part right there. And market open, going from pre-market to market open is a tight spot to be in. That is a nice big cup and handle though. Look at your 5 minute. Take a look at your 5 minute. Yeah, that looks pretty decent on a 5 minute. All right, so it breaks through the little yellow line, the little purple line. Like I said, maybe hit 34.30. And if it can, maybe 35, maybe even 37, just depending on what market open does. Here we go. It is actually breaking the line there. Let's see. Come on, cup and handle. This would be a perfect cup and handle. Almost. It would have been perfect if it stopped at the little blue line, but it broke through it a little bit. Almost. But it's a pretty one. I mean, that is a nice round cup. You know what it could do too? Now I just realized this. If this doesn't work out, what it could do, it'll probably do that. And then this next, so you see this little saggy booby right here? The next one is going to be a little smaller. And then it might break through, or it'll get stuck again and then dump. Melody SUNE. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We know about SUNE. All right. While we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and put on one of the baddest ass songs I've ever heard. It's really good. You're gonna love it. All right. You're gonna love it. All right. Come on, break on through, baby. Come on, break on through. All right, that's about where I said if it does do the cup and handle and it does break through and get through it, that's where I think it's gonna go. And if it gets past that, oh boy, you guys are lucky. C cup is better. I mean, I hear they're more sensitive when it comes to like A cups. A cups are more sensitive. I mean, I'm a I'm a boob guy, so whatever. Yeah. I've told my wife several times, several times, if I'm having a shitty day and I get flashed, day's better. Day's better. Oh God. Uh, it's just it doesn't matter. Doesn't at that point it really doesn't matter. Look at that, guys. 5 minutes left. Wow, we have come up from freaking from like 3,000 to 23,000 likes within just a few minutes. It's pretty awesome. Good job, guys. Good job. Thank you for the fluffy hearts. Don't worry, I appreciate all the fluffy hearts. Geez, you went on a tear. Don't worry. Thank you for the panther paw. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are kicking ass. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. All right, look at that. So here you go. So you got big cup, you got a smaller cup, and then this one here just kind of flubbing around because market open is right around the corner. So a lot of indecisiveness there. Look at that. 24,000. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. You guys did it. We hit 25,000. Hell yeah. Let's go. We did it. We did it. We got 25,000. Boom, 26,000. Holy shit. We got some more kitty claws. Hey, I saw the kitty claws on my TikTok studio thing. Wow, look at that. I actually saw it. Cool. Thank you for the corgi. Cree, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let's go. You guys, let your fingers rest. 26,000 is way more than enough. Crushed it. Okay. So again, this is because market open is literally right there. That's insane. So it didn't break. It didn't get through. Cup and handle didn't work out. This is completely done. The cup and handle pattern completely done. There's no coming back. Cup and handle's done. Okay, let's see what the 5 minute looks like here. Cup and handle's done. No cup and handle. Boo, no cup and handle. That is just sad, sad, sad. You have to find out about the likes. I do have to find out about the likes. I really do. I really do. I want to see real badly. I wonder if it'll show on my iPad. I gotta check that out. Maybe on my iPad it'll show. First I gotta get my iPad charged back up. I haven't played with my iPad for a while. It's if I play with my iPad, then I'm gonna play PUBG, and I've got way too much stuff to do to play video games. uh, Babe, the death wish is pumping today. Woo! I feel it. All right, guys, 2 minutes till market open. Please remember, Criella, it was a cute ass, but I'm with J-Rock. I'm Jerry. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, wow, that's funny. You guys, you guys, you guys. So is this going to be the smaller cup now? Because there's another little reversal candle. Let's see if it reverses. Your MACD's trying not to turn red. Remember, guys, take profits into strength, not into weakness. Do not get stuck holding a bag of dicks. It just is not fun. It's not fun. You'd much rather be holding on to balloons, right? Thank you for the corgi. I saw it. I saw it again. Yeah, just make sure you hold on to the balloons, not the bag of dicks. All right, market's open. Let's see what kids does real quick, and then I got to go. Look at that. Exactly how I called it. Look at that. Big, smaller, smaller, and it could break out or it's going to completely fail because it's market open. It's market open. Could pump up to 37 cents again, get smacked right back down. LFG, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right, where is CCHH 142? That thing took a dookie. Sorry, babe. Don't mean to say that word. My bad. All right, BRLS. That was one from yesterday. That was fun. Started to move. There you go. BRLS starting to move. PRFX. Remember, that one's a bag of dicks as well. Don't touch. That is a bag of dicks. Kids failing, coming back down. RENX failing, coming back down. This is all the regular shenanigans of market open. So you got SUNE making moves. There you go. All right. SUNE was a watch list stock. Man, the watch list is doing really good today, just like yesterday. So far we've got the ones that have hit. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 that I've actually checked. Still got to check. Still got to check the other ones. Let's see. You got Elab making some moves. Here's Elab coming right back. Double bottomed here, triple bottomed actually. 1, 2, 3. Hit 228. Elab did. Earlier hit 265. So possibilities of it coming back, they're there. Hit 268. I said 265. Oh well. Let's go back to SUNE. Which one, Brody? Okay. AEHR. I told you guys about this one earlier. I told you about that one earlier. AEHR blowing up. Blowing up. Up from 31 to 35. Could possibly be halting too, because it's still moving. Still moving. This might be a little bit of a reversal though. Hang on. Still moving. Up 34% so far. AEHR. 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 Let's see. Man, I gotta get going. I gotta get going. Let's see how the system works. Why is this frozen? You see what happened was, oh, there we go. All right. AEHR, possibly 38.57. There's 37. There's 38.57. There it is right there. Let's see real quick. It's 37.49. What is she telling me here? Okay. All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, guys. Enjoy your days. And I will see you guys later. Hopefully the market isn't too rough. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Let's go, guys. Let's have an amazing day. Again, I'm just gonna play that song and because it's just so much fun. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you guys later. Don't forget to become members, subscribers, jrockstocks.com. Remember, I go live Monday through Friday, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is not financial advice. It is entertainment only and no fucking crypto. All right, guys? Let's go. And oh, if you haven't yet, go to YouTube and subscribe there. What are we at there? What am I at on my subscribers on the YouTubes? Let's see what we're at here. How many subscribers are we on YouTube? Oh wow, we're only 758. We're at 758. I think we went up one subscriber in the past. I want to say about week. I think we got one new subscriber in the week. There's 6 watching, which is fantastic. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Crushing the market today. Big green week. Nice. Good job, Mitchell. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Let's see. Is it going to hit? Is it going to hit 38? 38.57. That's what it's saying. We'll see if it does it. Kids just came down. SUNE hit 232. STIM starting to move a little bit more. Hit 199, $2 psychological area resistance. CCHH coming back up a little bit, 163. All right, check out COCH. COCH picking up volume. Once that volume, I'd say because it's rotated the average volume twice already, almost twice already. So I'd watch this one. Oh, where is it? COCH. I'd watch this one, see what's going on, check if there's news, look what they're doing, if there's anything. Here you go. Envoy Medical announces upsize offering with the warrants for up to 48 million in additional proceeds. So pay attention. You know, could be a good little scalp. There's a gap at 55 on this sucker. But that's about it, guys. I'm gonna get the hell on out of here. I gotta go add some water, replace some water in my kid's tank. PHIO, yeah, PHIO. That's another one. Be careful with it. Be careful with PHIO. But yep, RENX back to 32 cents. RENX. All right, guys, take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. Peace. 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 All right, YouTube. Thanks a lot, guys. And I'll see you guys later.